Hey everybody, a little jazz going on here. And we're going to look at this, something we've been focusing on the last few days here, the ASUS K501L with the nice aluminum top here. And yeah, so we're going to talk about, we're going to look at what's left here, what's left to do. I've installed all the software. I've been running updates. There may be other updates, I'm not sure. Most of them have been applied, but here we go. So this is a way of looking at the specs of the system in the more modern Windows 10 versions. So it tells us we have 8 gigabytes of RAM. We have this i7-5500 Broadwell chip. We've got a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 950M with 2 gigabytes of RAM. And we got a new storage device that I installed, which is the 240 gigabyte hard drive. And yeah, and then we got all the other specs here. I don't know if there's anything of real interest here other than it's a 64-bit operating system. And this is the version of Windows. It's a home version. It was installed, well, I can't say it was installed 2019. That's must have been the image. Anyway, it's set up with that. Good enough. Okay, let's get into the CPU and other stats. And we're not getting a pulse, which is nice. We're not getting a lot of Moyer sort of effect, so that's kind of nice. So here we go. This is the details about this chip. Pretty good, you know. 2015 was a good year for Intel and their chipsets. I had a lot of these systems that lasted many, many years under Windows 10. Started out Windows 8 and then they became Windows 10 systems. And really what really makes the difference is if you have an SSD. Otherwise, they work great. You know, solid systems. So it's got the old 8 gigabytes of DDR3 running dual channel at what appears to be 800. Yep, 800 megahertz. So very nice. And we got Samsung, and I believe the other chip is a, oh, it doesn't tell me. Yeah, why it does that? Very strange. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM, but I think it has another. I mean, it has 8 total, so I don't think they're welded on. I think it just doesn't sort of see it right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Moving on. As we have taken this thing apart, we saw the chips. All right, so there's the NVIDIA graphics going on in here. And I think that's good enough for now. We'll swing over to here and just get a quick overview of the aspects of this. So if we're not really installing anything or doing anything too spectacular, it's running at, you know, 45 degrees, 40 somewhere. It's a little hotter than I would like for a system like this, but you know, it's okay. I've been doing a lot of stuff with it installation-wise, so I can sometimes, when you're installing a lot of stuff, it can ramp up the heat. But anyway, otherwise it looks good. And there's the storage. Pretty weird having this little 16 gigabyte SSD and then this 240 gigabyte SSD. It's kind of, don't usually see that too often. I'm thinking I might just pull the light on SSD out of it if I could use it in something else that would benefit from it. I'm not sure. At this point, I'll leave it in there for now, but it's nice to have for sometimes for like a Chrome device. Anyway, so that's that. So let's move out of there. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna look at these crystal disk info stuff. Obviously, this is a brand new hard drive, so you know, at 15 hours of usage, not much to talk about here. Brand new hard drive, just installed, and this is that light on drive, which looks healthy. It's got 45 days of usage, but you know, could be useful for another device. Really, not much value having it in this one, to be honest with you. I'll be honest, that doesn't make a lot of sense to have a 16 gigabyte drive in the system, but you know, whatever. If it came with the system, I'll take it. And of course, all our device manager is showing as everything's installed and running properly as far as it knows, so that's good. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, let's do the last thing we need to do here, which is the Nova bench. And I don't know if there's anything running here. I'm just going to leave it. If it wants to complain about it, it will. Let's take a look. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Let's do it. And for anyone who's wondering, this is just a jazz, some rando relaxing video that I've got playing on YouTube. Just do a search for relaxing jazz music and I'm sure you'll find it. So here we go. GeForce is doing a great job on the graphics. Okay, here we go. And what do we got? Yeah, 678, not bad at all. So good performance out of the RAM, good for performance out of the CPU, good performance out of the GPU at 242 frames. Oh, excuse me. And you know, the hardware transfer rate is good because that's a SSD. So all in all, guys, this is a winner. This was a laptop that I ran across and took a chance on. I was able to at least get it booting up into you know, the 16. Well, basically get it going, and you know, discovered the 16 gigabyte hard drive, not hard drive, SSD. And I had to replace the junk hard drive. But anyway, it was able to at least boot, and that's really what I look for. Today I went to Value Village, and my local Value Village, I found, oh, nice Acer laptop, but right up here, there was damage to the screen. Somebody had obviously some impact to the screen and it damaged it. So it's like, okay, so that kind of makes the laptop absolutely useless for me unless I have a replacement screen. So yeah, that's the kind of thing you kind of run into. So it wasn't a great system anyway. This is much, much better. And they wanted like 40 bucks for it, right? So these are the kind of systems where you buy it for 40 bucks, you throw another 40 bucks into the drive and whatever, and you end up with a $80 system that is questionable whether you really got the value that you put into it, but whatever. It's fun. It's a nice system. I don't see a lot of these systems with an aluminum top here and with the kind of processor that this one has. Yeah, it's 10 years old, but a lot better than a lot of the stuff I see out there. I guess the only thing I could really wish for is a better, like a live battery. It doesn't have a functional battery at this point, but yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. I like the i7 processor and the GPU in this thing, and yeah, I think it was a good buy. I'm calling this my 96th PC in my collection, 96th, and then I have 3 Macs, and I got some 3 Chrome boxes or Chromebooks, a variety of those, and I have some Pis and things like that, and other miscellaneous sort of systems. So well over 100 systems now. But the beauty of these systems is, you know, over time they're going to die, and this is my collection. I'm going to try and keep going till, you know, the next 20-25 years. So see if I can keep them going. I happen to like Windows 10. I'm not a big fan of Windows 11, so I like Windows 10, Windows 7, Windows Vista, and XP. So I'll have a variety of those kicking around on these systems. Anyway, that's just going to be my Monday night video tonight. Hope you're having a great, well, I guess it's too early Tuesday morning, whatever. I hope you're having a great evening. I hope you're probably sleeping right now, and I hope you sleep well. And as always, I don't care about whether you like, subscribe, or any of those things, because that's, you know, it's about trying to get kind of fall into that sort of trap of the YouTube algorithm. They want you to kind of produce content for them that they can sell, and you get nothing and they get money. So not something I really believe in. So I hope you enjoy my video. That's what matters to me, is that you enjoy my videos. If you choose to comment, please go ahead and comment. If you choose to like, that's fine. I don't care. It won't make a difference to my channel because I don't care about that sort of stuff. And subscribing also doesn't matter to me, because guess what? I'm not interested in making money off this channel. This is strictly for fun. And I hope you enjoy the video. That's what my total goal is that you watch the video and you enjoy it. Hope you're having a great evening, and I'll talk to you later.